Good afternoon, YouTube. Thanks for joining me on my channel. Today we're going to discuss the usages of the cold steel trail hawk, pipe hawk, and rifleman's hawk. Stick around. All right, to start off with, here's the cold steel trail hawk. You can see it has a shorter blade than the rest of the ones that we showed earlier. It has a smaller hammerhead. You can see the lug right here. You can see how it comes down a little bit further than on the trail hawk here. The trail hawk, and I'll talk about the differences here. This is just straight across. If you look over here on the Rifleman's Hawk, there's a lot more surface area on the eye, and then I guess this would be called the lug. If anybody can tell me any difference, please comment. But right here, there's a little bit more contact here on the trail hawk than on the pipe hawk, and that will be an important issue a little bit later on. All right, next up is the cold steel pipe hawk. You can see it has a little bit larger cutting surface, heavier head, even though the lug is smaller on the pipe hawk versus the trail hawk. Trail hawk's the lightest, pipe hawk is the medium, Rifleman's hawk is the heaviest. And if I can get the differences in here on the head, more of an octagonal. The pipe hawk is rounded. Trail hawk is square. I personally like the hammerhead on the trail hawk the best. Last but not least is the cold steel Rifleman's hawk. It's the heaviest. It has the largest lug on the eye and the largest cutting surface of the three. Probably my most used. I don't like the hammerhead as much as the pipe hawk, but still very useful. All right, here's what I want to talk about with that lug. On the pipe hawk here, I'm going to show you. I tried to jam this thing in the wood as best as I could. I'm just going to try to work this handle back and forth if I can get it to move without moving the head. I want to show you how these things work their way loose. There we go. Okay, just dropped out. All right, next up, trail hawk, same test. This has a little bit larger lug area, more contact area on the head, even though it's lighter. See if I can get it to work loose. A little bit harder than the pipe hawk. Man, that one's in there really good. All right, and here we go lastly with the Rifleman's hawk. Looking here, there is no movement. I could be doing this for minutes and probably not work the handle loose off the head. So I just wanted to show you the one disadvantage to the pipe hawk. Here we have the trail hawk. We're going to do a demonstration. It's best suited for limbing. Got that long handle, light head. You can really hold it for a long time. You can see I can hardly get in there to swing. Make some room here. Keep missing. There we go. Give me some room to work with here. There we go. There we go. Got a twofer there. You can see they just popped the limbs right next up. We got the pipe hawk, same thing. A little bit lighter than the Rifleman's Hawk, but if you're gonna be doing this all day, you might wanna go with something lighter. But man, it sure does cut. And reach it. Here we go, Rifleman's Hawk. Same drill. All right, folks, Rifleman's Hawk. You can see the tree that I'm going to take down is wider than the blade. So here we go. Not yet. Here we go. Here's the pipe hawk. You can see that tree is considerably larger than that blade. Here we go. Sorry folks, I'm fighting off a cold. A little bit more right here. show you real quick here. There's the trail hawk. I don't know if this tree's in the way. No, not no more. Okay. So I would never attempt a tree that size with a trail hawk. It's just too short of a cutting blade and not enough weight. And you can see it was a struggle with the pipe hawk. That's where the, the Rifleman's Hawk really shines. Trail hawk. Here we go. There's the cold steel pipe hawk. Alright, in conclusion here, I showed you the differences, the weight differences, how they react to different, how each has their pro and each has their con. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share.